wishful thinking here, but I do not think we're getting Fallout Season 2 this year.
Don't you ever get tired of being wrong all the time?
Greetings and salutations, my fellow gamers, and welcome back to my channel. My name's Blitzbite, and today, well, you can see from the opening, I was wrong. I was so wrong. Because we are getting Fallout Season 2 this year. Out of all things to be wrong about, I am so happy, because just literally a few days after I posted my last video, we got the first teaser trailer for Fallout Season 2, which you just saw at the beginning there. In fact, we technically got two, though I really don't count one as a real teaser, because it didn't show anything like I think will be important to the show. I don't know. It could just potentially be stuff that was, in the middle, but yeah, we got our first official trailer. I'll just keep this playing, even though there's no audio, but there was audio before. But yeah, we have the ghoul in the desert with Lucy, and then as it goes along, because I got spurs that jingle, jangle, jingle, jingle, jangle, as I go right merrily along. Fallout and December. Yep, there it is, people. We are officially getting Fallout this year in December. I did not expect them to have this out this quick. I thought definitely that it would be next year that they would have this done. But as you can see from the teaser, which I actually have a better photo of it here, they have a lot done already for Season 1. This is kind of what I expected when I first saw them talking about filming all that. I figured that they would have some stuff already done and, finished up while they're filming to try and, get this done faster. And I guess it's working because, like I said, we're getting it in December. So, yeah, we can see, we also see, as just now, we have CX404 down here, which is good. I'm really glad that we're seeing CX404 again. And Vegas itself, I mean, we got the Lucky 38. I think this kind of looks like the Ultralex, maybe. That was one of the larger ones. You really can't see anything else right here. I'm guessing this area here is Freeside, which we saw images of in my last video I did. So it definitely looks like we're getting some more of that. And we got the Ruin Overpass, just like in the game. Looks like this is like, a lot of people saying this is like some kind of gorge or canyon here. I don't know if I say it looks more like a cliff to me. For a while, I thought it was a wall. Like this would be the wall around Freeside, and but it looks like no, because we can see the wall right here, but we also don't see a wall around Freeside. At least I don't see it very much. So the question becomes like, well, why is that? Why is there no wall around Freeside? Looks like it's just around the Vegas Strip. Maybe there'll be an explanation for that. Like I said, maybe this is the wall around Freeside and they changed it. Who knows? But this looks more like just a cliff face and not a gorge or canyon like people have been saying. We also see that this is more like, also it looks a little bit more cloud over here. This looks, I'm guessing that this area here, like with that watchtower and everything, that this is going to be like McCarran Airport or Camp McCarran. But, I mean, it makes sense, like geologically where it is. This is like the other end of the Vegas Strip where the New Vegas sign would be, and McCann would be right near it. So I'm going to assume that's what it is, but we don't know yet. This is just a long distance shot. I'm going to assume also that where this is taking place is right around the location of the Mojave Drive-In, or no, the Starlight Drive-In that we saw during the early filming, where the Ghoul, Lucy, and CX404 were kind of sniffing around. I feel like this is going to be it, and they're now walking to Vegas. If so, one must wonder where exactly this is. It's not near Nipton, because that's too far away. So who knows? This could be just another drive-in that just was in the game, but who knows? And I keep saying drive-in, but there's no guarantee this is. They were walking by a sign, which, by the way, it said 50 miles. That does not look like 50 miles to me. It looks a little closer, but Who knows? But yeah, we also got, like I said, we also got another teaser, and I want to talk about that for a second because it was mostly about Cooper Howard and him like filming, shots and stuff for, Vault-Tec commercial and stuff. As you can see right here, it takes place in Vault 4. They're still shooting in Vault 4, but this is a vault door that looks more like what we saw as the connector door between Vaults 31, 32, and 33. Which, it also still makes sense because we saw, this can't be the actual entrance to Vault 4, because we saw the entrance to Vault 4 in the show. It looks like the same vault door as Vault 33. So, where exactly is this in Vault 4? Is this like a section that leads to another secret area of the vault? If so, like, again, why would you have it? Is it like a secondary entrance to Vault 4? I don't know. Or is this maybe connected somewhere else as well? What would be interesting is that this is actually a secondary connection to Vault 4 from the Hawthorne institution up top. Like the employees would walk down a set of staircases or something and enter the vault through here. This would be their entrance, and then the volunteers and all that kind of stuff would enter through the front, and then, of course, the test subjects who they captured would go down the chute. I don't know, maybe, but I'm just trying to figure out why exactly this vault door is being used for Vault 4. And I'm not going to play this because I'm worried a little bit more about copyright. I don't know if this is going to be copyrighted or not. So I won't play it. You can go ahead and watch it yourself. It's free online. But yeah, you can see Cooper Howard is doing a lot of commercials like for Atomic Sunscreen. He's doing some for Nuka-Cola, Zap That Thirst. And yeah, they're still in the vault. It still looks like they're in Vault 4. I kind of like the idea that Vault 4, along with being an actual experiment, was also kind of used as like a Vault-Tec filming vault. It's where if they have to film any kind of vault commercial, they would film it in Vault 4. Though, one must wonder, like, was this done earlier, before the experiment kicked in? If so, like, when was the experiment going to actually happen? Because they're filming it, it's probably going to take up a lot of space and time. But, who knows? Maybe the experiment happened like just before the bombs fell. And that's why they were able to use Vault 4 as all they wanted. And then when Cooper quit as the Vault-Tec representative, they stopped using Vault 4 in commercials and the experiment could begin. It wouldn't make sense to me. But yeah, that's really all we got. This is like new information. We just got, our first teaser, a release date, and we'll probably get more information soon. I wouldn't be surprised if we got more information around Fallout Day, like a trailer around then. They should definitely be finished with it by then. If they're going to release it in December, then by October they should at least have a trailer ready to go. Who knows? I think we actually got a real trailer for it a few months before the show aired Season 1. So I wouldn't be surprised if we see another one a few months again before Season 1 airs, Season 2. If any information comes around, I'll be posting updates for it, so don't worry about that. And remember, if you like this video and you want to see more updates and see me talk more about Fallout, go ahead and hit like and subscribe down below, because it helps out the channel, helps out me, and know that you guys care, helps my channel grow, lets more people see it, and I want more people to see it, so that, well, if it is good, they can be entertained. But that's wait for another time. So until then, people, ta-ta, and goodbye for now.